Alright. So, I'm on No Man's Land. I'm doing a survival challenge that was on Rusty Money Gaming's Discord. The one difference that I have is the weeds are supposed to be turned on, but I decided not to play with weeds. So other than that, I'm following the challenge the way it's supposed to be. Discord. The one difference that I have. And so I went to work, or I went out to get in a truck, go to work, and of course this ground was covered with snow, and it was still falling. So I went ahead and called in for tonight and figured better safe for me to stay at home. Our driveway and everything was still had quite a bit of ice on it, plus with it being covered again, I just not don't know what the rest of the road conditions are now. So we figured we would figured I would take and play the game and get working on some of the challenge. If you've seen, I think I've only done one other live stream with the challenge. I had my big orange truck, I think it was, that holds 1,000,000 liters, and the bucket on the Volvo was my bucket that holds 120,000 liters. And I felt like it was too easy, even on a hard mode. I felt like it was too easy making money, so I got rid of the truck and I bought this blue one that only holds 60,000. And the bucket is the stock bucket that came with the mod that holds 18,000 liters. So it fills the truck up pretty quick. About a little over 3 loads, 3.5 or 3 1/3, whatever. And I had already made like 500,000. So I put down the complex here on the right. That's my production plant that I use. And then I bought a McCormick tractor. I bought Beck's planter, and I got the 9-meter lizard plow. Once I empty out this trailer, I'll drive around and show that. We come around back here. I'm thinking about putting a plant, or not a plant, but a field back here. And I want to start planting stuff to get ready for a cow pen. Need to get some other type, and I may do one of the productions or something. But there's a McCormick tractor, the plow, and the planter seeder that I bought. But I need to get some more money up because I'm gonna have to have a harvester. I think, let's see, I'm at 116,000. So with the challenge, we can only lease 2 vehicles at one time. So I have the big Volvo and the forestry machine going on right now. So I'm gonna have to buy the harvester, or let me see. I don't know how much I'm close to being able to buy the Volvo. So if I keep at it with the rocks, I can then lease a harvester that would hold a little bit. Maybe that axle, the case. Bex has got this one that's 139,000. So there's a few of them in there that I could probably lease at a decent price. And then the header, I don't think we have a header that will do everything, but we'll see. There may be a modded one. Nope, I don't think so. That one's 89,000. In the mods that came out today, I got the corn header. That one is 125,000. So I have a ways to go before I can really get into, let's see, the forestry machines. How much would it be to actually buy the Lizard? $299. So we'll see how it goes. Plus I've got to at least buy some seed, so I can plant something to get some straw. Need to make manure in the complex. It's kind of weird. You can make manure out of straw, and then with the manure you can make liquid fertilizer, and you can make your own, end up making your own seed. So let's see, I need to switch to the Volvo. The good thing is that with this bucket loading the trucks goes pretty quick, and all I'm doing is leveling the ground, picking up stone. Y'all could see how quick with the other bucket I tore out this hill. So the money's not like super fast, but it's still definitely a good price, I guess. Quick enough anyway. Yeah, I think it'll hold one more load, maybe a load and a half. Whoops, picked it up too soon. Just a good chilling Friday night, so. And I think that's gonna be what, 6,000 liters left to go in the truck. like that because I'm gonna fill the bucket up anyway on the next load. I just started the stream. I've streamed it one night before, and I've played offline a little bit. So I was actually playing while watching Bruce's stream. You know, playback from his stream that he did earlier today. I was sleeping at 4 o'clock, so I didn't get to catch it. But and I heard him. He mentioned my name in there talking about terraforming, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stream, and I'm gonna work on my Survivor challenge. So as far as the stream, you didn't miss a whole lot. While I was playing, before starting, I put down the complex and bought a tractor and stuff, and made a few changes. So now I just got to get everything ready to where I can start putting some stuff into the complex and growing some fields and stuff. Trying to get the money up to do a harvester. A minute ago I was looking at my options as far as the different harvesters. I'd really like to go with the case there, but I may go with this one. 8,500 liters. And I've never used that. I haven't used that one, so I'm guessing that top liner header right there, 6 meters. I could get started with that. Oh, I hear you, Backwoods. Yeah. So you was helping me the other day with the terraforming. Is that right? Whoops, I got the truck too far back. So I went back and, well, I didn't go back, but I went one day. I watched a video from the farm sim guy. Come on. Where's my cursor at? There it is. And I was actually wanting to get the link to Terraform because there's an update, and I have on my other game save, No Man's Land, I have the new dozer and the new roller that what's his name? FS22 has done, and they're both Terraform ready. But the Terraform mod, I need to update the newest update, and I don't think it's been released yet. If it has, I haven't found it. So I went back in I got the link to go to FS Miner, and I went and watched one of his videos. It was because Farm Sim guy mentioned that he used the dozer, I think it was, to make a ramp. So I was like, let me go find this video and see how he does it. and he was doing it, and he made a comment. He's like, I think you'll be happy with it. Just set your strength to 5. So I took my roller and I was like, all right, I'm going to try this. And I used just a roller on the other map. And I really did good. So I'm hoping the dozer, I can do as good with the dozer as I did with the roller. So and I played around with sometimes I did it at 3, had the strength at 3, and I played around with keeping the radius between 2 and 4. Seemed to work pretty good. And then another thing I did, instead of doing switchbacks going up the mountain, I just went around the mountain. So it's a gradual slope, just going around that whole hill or mountain, whatever you want to call it. But it's gonna be a little bit before I'm able to get to that point on here. Yeah, or maybe not how. Let's see, maybe not how to work it correctly, but the optimal settings to do different types of stuff. Um, that may be a good way of putting it. Optimal, what the best settings are for, like if you're trying to dig, or what the best settings if you're flattening or making a ramp, or whatever. um, I think I'm gonna do one more load, and then I may start messing with making a field. A temporary field is what it's gonna be. I keep going over this one spot back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, how much more flattening do I have to do to get this gravel spot here actually flat? And I think what I've got my strength on. I have my strength on 100, and my radius on 5. I think is what it is. You can see it's still flattening and working in this area, so haven't bothered with it, completely honest. I started working on No Man's Land last night, going to try to do content from it because I don't like the way the other maps are laid out. Um, Yeah, there's a couple maps that I like. I was talking to somebody today. I actually miss playing on Elm Creek, um, but I had the problems. I think it's my PC, um, and I ended up losing my game saves. So I had a lot of work done on Elm Creek. Get my camera adjusted. But deciding what you're gonna play or how you're gonna play, whether you want to do realistic farming, you just want to farm, and have fun, or maybe you want to do a trucking company or landscaping or mining, you know, um, it's just as hard deciding how to lay out a map as it is deciding how you want to play your game. For some people. All right, let's go ahead and play around with a field. 129,000 will be enough to get a harvester. I don't know about the seeds. Um, to get started, I'm not going to do fertilizing. I don't think. I'm just gonna plant the field and we're gonna go with that. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Do I have stonework on? Whoops. Flat stone is on. Fieldstone is on. So I've got to think about that as well. Stone pickers. Bex has got one for 26,000. So, and I'm gonna have to buy that. All right. Let's go see what kind of trees we have to get rid of. Don't think it got that one. Okay. Yeah, so I've got the lime plant down. One of the things with the challenge was that you could do the sawmill, or you could do, or you could actually do both the sawmill or the lime production. Come on. Looks like it's gone. So we'll go ahead and take this one out for sure. Okay. So I think that'll be good. And we'll swing around. We're going to change the plow up. I think I'm supposed to have like 320 horsepower to run the plow, so I've only got 310. So I'm going to put it on backwards. I haven't done anything with this stuff yet to let's see. All I did was buy them and drive them over here and park them. If y'all hear the steering wheel racking, I'm sorry. It's a little noisy spinning it around. Alright, I don't think to do the field, I don't think I'm getting in the area I don't own. Let's see. We'll start right here. Yeah, I went ahead and downloaded all of them, to be honest. And I figured I'd sort it out later, or whatever. There's some of them I won't use, um, but I'm like you. I know there's a couple that I wanted. I just couldn't remember the names of them, so I went ahead and got them. Looks like we're getting close to the line, so go ahead and turn it. Whoops. It's not what I wanted. Let's try and go a little bit straighter. Something like that. Let's see. Go ahead and make it straight so I know I stay within the property that I own. And you may have to like go into the game and if there's something that you know you want, because most of her stuff I think is edits. So if you find the name of something in the store that you want, um, might be a good way to do it that way. So I'll show you what, as far as plows, she does have big plows, or at least a big plow. Um, so speed tillers, let's see, they're 12 meters. She's got that one that's 25.6, and then this one that's 20, right? As far as sprayers, let's see. She doesn't have any sprayers. If you go to crop protection, she's got this. It holds 90,000 liters, 31 miles an hour, 48.5. I played on what was it, Wild West today. Somebody was talking about it in Bruce's Discord, and I used that one to spray the field for a contract. It was like $286,000 I made. Took about a half hour to actually do it. You know, she's got some good harvesters, forage harvesters, the crone right there. And then she's got these as far as Axial X and that one, that one. They're all pretty good. They hold a lot. Good trailers in there. Hey CBW, how you doing? How's the pig loading going? So, and the T-Rex that I was using, that's one of Beck's mods, so it's pretty good. How is what? I then said something and didn't realize what I said. The T-Rex. The T-Rex was good, I think. Loading is busy. Are you in between trucks tonight? Or oh, the Wild West map. Yeah, yeah. So it's not flat, flat. There are some rolling hills that are close to uh, your farm. I would say probably the outskirts of the map is flat. And it's all square or rectangle fields. Um, there's no fields that go with the terrain of the land. Um, I think you were asking about where it was modeled after. Um, I don't think it's modeled after anything other than just a random map that he made. Um, I like bigger maps. On 19, I really enjoyed playing on it, and from what I've seen, it's about the same. There's a few animals that are missing because they don't have them in the game yet. Wow, that's a lot of loads, a lot of piggy wiggies, and if you like big fields, big maps, you will not be disappointed. But it's not as hilly as No Man's Land. A lot of bacon, yeah. So I'm gonna have to get lime. I mean, I already have lime that I have access to. So, um, plowing's required. So I'll have to have lime and what else? Yeah, so if that's what you want, that's a good map for that. And one of the fields, I don't know if you saw the comment that I made. One of the fields, I think it's field 17, is the size of a normal map for the most part. It is huge. But there's a lot of small fields, so you could go in there. There are some fields that you could probably use small equipment starting out. Um, oh, does this mean I gotta do a roller also? Well, let's start with the rock picker and then see what's left after that. And of course, we're gonna go with the cheaper one. Wheel set up brand. I don't need none of that, so we'll just buy it and go pick it up. Let's see. We'll drop the plow off. Um, 16, if you go from opposite corners of the map, or, like from the top to the bottom, it takes a little while. Um, if you're doing 50 miles an hour, not so bad. If you're doing 12 or 20 miles an hour, um, it's going to take you a little bit. On Yukon's the worst for me because um, if I buy something from the store where I have to pick it up that and like where I'm working at on the map without cutting through fields or going through the woods or anything like that, I have to drive up the map and then diagonal like down and then back up, and it's actually worse than driving from the top to the bottom. Uh, there may be a shorter way, but it's just the way that I'm familiar with. I got used to it in 19, so. But it gives me time to think about what I'm gonna do. Um, so I don't mind it. Most of the time, I just use the store delivery mod. The rock picker. I think the big thing with this rock picker is that how much it holds. Oh, it's already out. It's already out for 22. There's more fields on it this time. There's somewhere about 20 or 30. Might be 26 fields or something like that. And I think on 19 it only had 12 starting out. But the cool thing about Yukon is that it let's see, I'm gonna go start up here. Cool thing about Yukon is that it's like a almost a bigger version. Well, not really. I was going to compare it to No Man's Land. You could do a lot. Uh, I think I got it off of Mod Network. Okay, let's go around the outside edge first, for sure. Come on. Alright, that's not cool. Uh, let's see, Control Z, X, back. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, that'd be cool. And it may have been FS22. Um, I'm not sure. Usually, when it comes to maps, I'll either see it when I'm downloading mods, or YouTube's what is it, the algorithm or whatever, the suggestions. It'll tell me, it'll be a video and somebody's, did a review on it or something. So, and they a lot of times they'll have the link in the description. So. If I come all the way off the field, looks like that's about the best. Okay. So that is vehicle control add-on, and it works like GPS. It does a lot of stuff, but I use it like GPS. So it'll all I'm doing is adjusting the gas, and then like right here I'm hitting one of the buttons on my side panel, and it shifts it to the next row. Um, and then I hit the gas, it does the automatic steering and whatnot, just like some of the tractors are equipped with that stuff in real life. Um, some of them will do the straight rows, some of them will do the automatic turning. So, and I may want to take that tree right there out. Let's let's go ahead and grab the old chainsaw. Okay. Is this tree? We can pick this one up without super strength. Just the lumberjack mod itself will let me pick that up. I'll have to remember to get that. Okay, so we got to go right. So I have one button if I'm turning, making a U-turn to the left, and then there's another button that I use for turning to the right. You just have to remember which one you're doing. I didn't turn the rock picker back on. Let's see here. There's some rocks right there. There we go, I got them. Is it simple to learn how to use it, and does it work if there isn't a field already like it you're creating one? So all it does, for what I use it for, all right, with your keypad, there's only it's simple to use. Okay, so if you go into the keybinds, there's only, oops, wrong one. Keybinds. Oops, FDRs. There's BCA. So you can see settings is Control C. Global settings, toggle view, look left, look right. You got all that stuff. Lane guidance is Control W. So you need Control W and I think Alt W, but I'll tell you for sure here in a minute. The next guidance lane. Nope, that's not it. But you can do it like a hand throttle, whatever. There's all kinds of settings that you can do. You can use it without there even being a field. So if you just want to drive across a map in a straight line, you could definitely do that. So let's see here. Reset lane guidance direction. Determine working width of lane guidance. So reset. Let's see, which one's 19? 17, 18, 19, 20. So 19 like turns it on. Well, anyway, reset lane guidance direction turns it on, more or less. Lane guidance will, once it's turned on, hey Hardy, how you doing? Once it's turned on, it will start tracking the line. And then the left and right reverse is what I use when I get to the end of the row and I want to turn around. So the determine working width, when you change tools, I hit that button and it automatically picks up how wide, like the plow is or your head or whatever. There are some mods that doesn't work well with. It may be a little bit off or just doesn't pick it up anyway. But so if I turn it off, right, there's no line. And if I start driving it, I'm already set up straight, but if it hits a bump and goes to the left, it's going to keep going to the left or whatever. So if I turn it on, you don't see anything. But when I start tracking is when the lines pop up, right? And that's pretty much all it is. There's not as many okay, this is still turned on. All right. There's not as many buttons that you have to go through with using the GPS mod, so that's why I use this one. Plus with the automatically turning to the left and right. Now, if you want to use the GPS mod and then use this one for turning around at the end of the row, you can do it like that also. And then I could go into the settings. The settings is Control C, I think. and you can make it to where the lines are always on. So those blue lines will be on the map all the time. Yeah, that's a good one. It's called Vehicle Control Add-on. And whenever you want to take over steering, you just just grab your steering wheel, controller, whatever. When you start steering yourself, the blue lines will change to white. So, and then you get line back up like where you were. You hit your button to start it, and then hit the gas, and it puts you right back on track. And I may end up turning the stones off just because I don't need the stones, or it's almost like one of those things with weeding. I could kind of care less about the stones. The terraforming gives me all the stones that I need, so and then some. Earlier, I mentioned this was going to be a temporary field. Um, One thing I like doing with No Man's Land is that I like to use the roads the way Alien Gym has them set up. Um, and I put this field right over a road, so once I get more land and better spot for putting a field, I'll I'll either change this field or I'll do away with it and put the road back the way it was. But for now, I'm going to use the space. No, you have to hit a button to make it do that. So once I come off of the field, right, I go maybe, I don't know, sometimes I go maybe 10 more feet or, whatever. Um, you either have to turn it to the next row, or I hit a button and then it will steer as long as you have your foot on the gas or you're using cruise control, whatever. Um, it'll automatically steer to the next road, but you have to tell it whether you want to turn left or right. So it doesn't automatically just do it. Course play, you can set up course play and do the field, like it would act like that. It would do all the steering, 100%. Let's see. Turn that off. That rock, I can't. The rock's going to kind of create a problem, so I'm just going to steer it by hand. Missed a little bit right there. Just a little tiny line. Yeah, yeah, it comes in real handy for fertilizing or herbicide, I guess, um, whichever. All right, there's that little line right there. So I'm gonna come back and get this last tiny strip. I wonder how much seed it'll take to plant that. The keybinds for the keyboard are already there. I just happen to use um, a side panel. I have a custom button box that I made in my tablet. So the keybinds for the controllers you have to set up, but the keybinds for the keyboard they're already there. Um, well, all right, that's a whole bunch of numbers and stuff. Wow, let's take care of that right now. Report, spam, report. Thank you very much. All right, let's see here. We need some seeds. Is that the right one? No, packs. Uh, dun, 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 that's 1,000 for 1,900 or 900. Big bags. 1,000 for 800, but I would have to lift those up. $950. We'll give you 1,050. So 1, 2. Let's do 3. Escape. Oh, bye. Bye. Yes. No. No, 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 no. Go back. Go back. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you. I'll show you the keybinds. So I'll show you what you're talking about, or what I think you're talking about. So it's in the help menu. Like, there's your keybinds. Of course, you know that, right? If I use a space pad, space bar, help menu. Let me see if I turn it on. So you can change the assignments. It doesn't really show up over there to the left. But once you learn what they are, they're not bad. I find it easier to use with a like the side panel or a tablet. You could do Sim Dashboard or Touch Portal. I use both of those. I've got two tablets set up, so I run both apps at the same time, um, which is a pretty good way of doing it. Um, if you got some kind of button box or something, there's actually a keypad that you can buy and use the numbers like a numeric keypad. I did that. That was my first thing that I used for a button box. Um, let's see. Open the cover. Refill seed. We'll just refill the seed that way. Let's turn that back off. And I'm not close enough to that one. I don't know if 3,000 is going to be enough or not, but we'll see. And we need straw. Actually, that's what. Let's look at that. I need to make sure what I need first. Production. So we need to make seed. We need grain and fertilizer. So we could do wheat. Wheat's going to give straw. So yeah, you sure can. As long as I'm not working, I'll be glad to help you. Solid fertilizer. We're going to have manure. And to make manure, we're going to have straw. So we can do all that with the complex. So that's what we're going to do. Hello, Michael. How you doing? And welcome. Welcome everybody that joins or has joined. Oh, let's see. Lime. I got to worry about lime, I think. Right? Growth. Needs lime. Yep. Okay. So let's back this up and disconnect it and do lime first. Yeah, it's no problem, man. Let's see, fertilizer spreaders. Bex doesn't have anything real cheap either, so $12 to $18. 12 to 18. That one's 42 meters. Well, at least Bex is cheaper. And it holds a bunch, so I have to buy it. 15,000 extension. Yeah, we'll take it with the cover. Got 41,000 left. All right, let's see. Mom. We'll do 6. Can I fill it without opening it? Oh, it opens automatically. Oh, you idiot. You had lime that you could just go get. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Well, we bought it. We might as well use it. All right, let's see what kind of width we got here. Looks like that's gonna be good right there. And I'm gonna miss a spot right up here, I think. Yeah. Planning to watch Bruce's 11-hour stream. I'm gonna try and watch some of it. I'm also planning on working tomorrow night, so I'm not gonna be able to watch all of it. But I do plan on watching some of it. Now, will that cut off once I get down here? Nope. Alright, so I'll cut that off. I gotta get those two spots. And I can turn that off. Alright, now we should be able to plant it. I hear you. Good luck with that. That's a long time. Okay. This is unusual for me because normally I don't play this way with all the lime and the stones and all that stuff. So enjoy it. But it's for the challenge, so you know, if you want to play the challenge, you got to play the rules. Come on. There we go. So, will it work without the fertilizer? Yes, we are planting wheat. No fertilizer. And yes, I know it's going to be a decreased yield. I want to make everything using the complex that I can. So, just trying to save a few bucks. Or get started. Once I actually get the complex going with everything I need, then I should be good. And I'm hoping that I can pick up the straw using the Volvo. It may look funny, but if I can do it, I'm going to use the Volvo. Yeah, I think he's done like a 24-hour stream before. I mean, he had to stop and take a break because YouTube only lets you do like 12 hours, but yeah. Oh, we missed a little spot. Go get you a case. 12-pack, 6-pack, whatever you need. That'll make for a good relaxing evening, afternoon. Right. We'll probably have to do a little strip over on the left, but it'll be alright. Yeah. We'll turn around one more time and come back. It'll be all good. Guys, I just want to thank everybody for stopping in and watching. And I really appreciate y'all's time that you spend. Thank you. See, I didn't even hit the button to turn around. I did it myself. Whatever. All right. Now we got to go back to making some money. And then, so one thing I do, or my plans, I have that Grow Now mod, but I only want to hit that button once a day. So it would be like I'm playing without seasons. I don't have seasons turned on, but I don't need to go super fast with the growth and whatnot. And I may change to do it different. I don't know. But let's see. I can see the truck, and then hop in the ball boat. We still got 12,000 liters, so we've got to go back to doing some rocks, terraforming. It's getting flat right in here. It's taking a little bit of time, but oh shit. I had to deal with that a lot because the way I rest my hand on my joystick, it makes the bucket go down. I got to do a bunch of gravel. Get my money back up. Let's just go to the right. Yeah, you may end up needing more than a 30 rack. What's the point of this challenge? What's the objective? To survive. Let's see. Let me open up Discord. Alright, move it over to this one. Let's go Rusty Money Gaming. Let's see. Challenges. Bake a cake challenge. Alright, that's not it. No Man's Land Survival Challenge. So this is by Farmer Envoy Extreme. So I'll show y'all the rules real quick. It does. It's the gold. It's what's it called? Selling point gold, I think. So single player, multiplayer is your choice. Season's your choice. It has to be on No Man's Land. New farmer or start from scratch. Mods are allowed. Contracts, no. Economy setting is hard. Time dilation is your choice. Stop and go. Auto start is up to you. All crop settings like weeds, plowing, and field stones must be turned on. So, I don't have weeds turned on. It's just the way it is. So, plant growth slow, normal, fast. Slow or normal if you're on FS19. To start this challenge, you must start with only a chainsaw and a pickup provided by Alien GM. Yeah. Maximum cash to start with is $1,000. Currency is your choice. You can own plot 26 as a new farmer, but all other equipment, tractors, tools, trailers must be removed. So I asked about this. So you can keep the silo and the workshop and the buildings, but the tractors and all that stuff is what you had to get rid of. You're allowed to place a sawmill and the debris crusher or stone crushing line production with lights and solar panels. I didn't do the sawmill. I just did the line production. You can get to 1,000 cash via cheats, mods on PC, or leasing and return if you're on console. Once down, you must start with a $100,000 loan debt to the bank. You're allowed to lease 2 pieces of equipment at one time. Workers must be very limited. Only 1 worker at any time and maximum of 1 in-game day. Once farm grows to point where you own multiple equipment and become self-sustained quite well, then more workers are allowed. Once paid off the initial 100K, You're allowed an additional loan of 5,000 for every 1,000 you earn. So by the end of the challenge, you must own an additional plot of land. You have to own at least 2 greenhouses. Must have 2 animal pens at 50% capacity. Create 3 unique different fields on any of your plots. Pay off the original 100K loan you borrowed at the start. You must survive. So that's the way it's supposed to be. So let's go back to the game here. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, there we go. So, but yeah, the sell point that I had there, it was $1,000, so that's what I used my first 1,000 on. I don't think I've repaid the loan yet. Yeah, no, I still have 100,000 loan. I could have paid it off, but I bought, the complex and equipment. But, I was using an edited bucket for the Volvo and a big truck. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just something different. It kind of, I'm not gonna say it forces you to play a different way. Well, it does force you to play a different way because of the different settings that you have to have turned on. Normally, I wouldn't play with uh, crop destruction, and all that stuff. So I keep it very simple when I'm just playing. Um, I know it's a simulation game, but to me, it's a video game, and I'm gonna keep it fun for me. So um, I did my time dilation. I have my season set to, or my months set to 28 days. And the reason for that is that I thought it would be cool to have the date at the top of the screen be what today's date is. Um, I'm not playing with seasons turned on. And one of the mods that I have downloaded is the grow anytime mod. So whenever I want to harvest, I can just make my crops grow and go harvest them. Uh, my plan for right now is that I'm only going to hit that button once a day. So I'm not going to guarantee that I stick to that, but that's my plan for right now. Oh, I was too far to the right. That's an easy fix, though. Come on, we gotta push you out of the way a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let's put a camera back on the back so I can see the center of the bucket. Is the sell point in the mod hub? No, it's on a bunch of sites. I think you can get it off of King Mods, Farming Simulator 22, Mod Network. There's a bunch of places that has that sell point. Selling Station Gold, I think is what it's called. I'll look it up in just a second so you'll know. Let's see here. And it's kind of like the one mod that we got there at 19 toward the end. That was so the prices is set at 1.5 gold market. But I want to say the mod is called sell point gold, something like that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. So, let me get back out of that. I think I can do it this way. Boom. Yeah, usually, like if they come in with a name that I can read, I take and come on, what? Why won't it let me? Where's it at? Why won't it let me do it? Oh, there we go. I got it figured out. For some reason, I kept wanting to hit the right click button. All I had to do was just click on it. But yeah, if the bots come in and they got names that I can read, I'll talk to them. I mean, I know they're just bots, but I'll be silly and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" You never know what I'm gonna tell a bot or ask a bot. Like, it's gonna take a little while. But anyway, I don't know if I finished saying that the sell point. There's a mod in FS19, Farm Shop, I think is what it's called. That was it gave you the choice of like 80%, 100%, or 150%, something like that. So you had like kind of like a easy, medium, and hard as far as like the money that you make. That sell point, it pays you 150% of what the map normally does, or the game, whatever. It's set to where it sells it at 150%, which is why I use it. On my other gameplay, I have a selling point that I edited to where the rocks only pay 10%. I think the economy on that one is on normal, and I just felt like I was making way too much money doing the rocks. Um, plus, plus the equipment that I'm using on that game save. Um, it holds a lot. So when you go to sell 1,000,000 liters of rocks, it's and you've got it set to normal price or whatever. It was kind of crazy, and it was way too much. I felt, and that's one reason I'm glad that I got the roller and then the dozer also. When you're flattening ground, they don't pick up any rocks. So I like that. It's not hard to do. You just have to be careful, and um, no, uh, I want to say it was DJ Goham or somebody had a video about how to change the speed on a vehicle or something, and that gave me the idea. So I looked up other videos like how to change the capacity and stuff, and then I just got where I felt comfortable with it. Um, let's go see how I'm gonna see how much lime we got. It shouldn't be much, but maybe about 5,000. I'm gonna throw it. See if we have some I can throw in here. $2,300. So every little bit helps. $807. How about that? Ooh. Now the lime does pretty good when, like, tomorrow when I first start playing. Like, I'll change the date. I'll make it like I'll sleep or whatever and make it go to the next day. And then so the production keeps running while you're sleeping, whatever. And then there'll be, I don't know, probably 70,000 liters in there. You can make some money. You can make some money doing it that way. Is it 12 o'clock yet? It is. So I could change the date right now. Oh, I just did that. So we'll fill the truck up and then we'll go get what lime got made, and we'll sell it. I mean, there's no big rush on it, but I could make another field. I'll have to see. We'll see how much money I get from the lime. Um, I got the fish production that runs off of maize. We could get that going. If I've got room to put it down. Yeah, if you dropped it down to where it was 50%, and then you played hard mode, um, that would be interesting. I'm not the type. I don't know that I would enjoy that so much. Ooh, am I out of rock? Well, that was a waste. Huh. Why did it not? You see, there's like 70 some thousand in there. That's odd. Because it runs 480 times in a month. I don't know. It don't matter. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some rock in the. We're gonna put some rock in the complex. we can get the lime going in there. And I think, whoops, we can put water. We can put water in there and make a lime also. So we'll get both of those going. And I may try something. We may try and do a mower also. Do some silage. I don't know what silage we bring as far as selling it there. Oh. Is that the one? Yeah, there we go. 480 per day. So we will activate that. And I think if we got a tanker or a tank, whatever, tank truck, we could get the water. I don't know, is the water free if you use the water tower? Well, it happened an hour and 3 minutes ago. Or it happened a minute ago. Let's see, we're gonna get in here. Let's go look at the trailers. Animals. So Bex will hold like a stupid amount, but that's not what I want to do. Let's do this. How much will this hold? 7,300. Because I'm doing a survival mode, I don't want to use too crazy of stuff. I thought to use the pond you had to use the water tower. Or am I wrong? Or is the tower just for storing the water? There goes Michael again. Let's see. We open up the cover. Can you open up the cover? I know that's the way it was on 19. Alright, let's go. There is an exclamation point over here, so let's go see what happens here. Or there is a no. Open water valve. Okay. Let's just see how much this is. Start filling. Ah, there we go. So I'm guessing the water tower pulls the water from the pond, but it's free. So we can get water making lime also. That'll be 3 times the amount of lime. I forgot. Why didn't I think about that sooner? I'm gonna tell you what, between Terraform and this complex, those are my 2 favorite mods on this game. Okay, so I think the top one is the water. Yeah. We'll activate that. And see, look, we've already got 66,000 liters. Check that out. I must have already put, no, I don't think I put any stone in here. Lime. Pretty cool. Alright, so the water, that's activated, and then that one's activated. Okay, we're gonna pull up here and hop in the truck real quick. and then I want to go see. I want to see how much money that's going to bring. Come on. So 20,000. That's cool. That's not like an overabundant crazy. Not like it was with the other truck and the bucket doing 120,000 liters at a time. I kind of wish I could put something on the ground, like a little speed bump or something. Um, oh, that's cool. You just have to take your time with it. All right, Chad. You have yourself a good day, a good night. Get some good rest, and we'll see you next time. Have fun with the piggies, getting them loaded. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sell a load and then put a load in the complex and kind of go back and forth. Get a bunch of stone built up into the complex, and I need to actually do a few loads of water as well. Hey, thank you, Chad. I really appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you. And thank you so much for your time that you spent watching. I'm saying the truck may be full. Yep, it's full. Okay. Let's back the truck. Let's back the loader up. Because I know I pushed the truck forward some. But no, I wish I could put something on the ground to where when I pull up the what do you call it? When I pull up the oh, I'm selling this load. The Volvo like stops, you know, where there's like a collision. So I could back the truck up on one side, the Volvo on the other, and I wouldn't keep moving the truck around. Maybe a piece of fence. Think that would work? All right, so let's do this. Let's a load of stones and then a load of water. We'll get some stuff built up in that complex. Oh, do you have to open the valve every time? Which that'll be alright if that's the case. Wrong button. I can't use the one on the controller. No. Alright, where's my trigger at? Start this up there. Maybe I had to take a minute for the valve to open. Yeah, that would be cool. But what you can do is you can use the roller or the loader or whatever, and you can paint, you know, using it. So it kind of looks like you're doing it. Kinda. What I want to do is when they get the Terraform update, is to use a dozer to do like a dirt road, right? And then like paint with the dozer, like, you know, the dirt, and then come back with the street roller and do the asphalt. That was kind of my idea. Um, a way of making it look interesting. Let's see how much we get back up to. We're already back up to 6,000. That's pretty cool. Still need wheat and solid fertilizer. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Silage. Let's look at mowers. 13,500. Right? Oh, that's pretty neat. Was it FS Miner that made the street the thing? Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this back over here, and then I'm gonna run down and get the tractor. No, I said I was gonna run. It's not far. Yeah, that mod sounds something like what FS Miner would do. Okay, so there's the mower. I want to see if we can pick up the grass. It might have been, yeah. I've never got a chance to use much of his stuff because I only found out about him as his mods about a month before FS22 came out. Yeah, he's got some pretty cool stuff. Alright, so where can we go mow? We're just going to do a little test real quick. Because if it doesn't work, then it's not worth it. Come on. Alright, so we got to turn that off. Come on. Which I could probably get like a small, cheap loading wagon, but I do it this way. I wish they made it so that you could place a fence whatever size you wanted and then put your animals inside of that fence. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I know in the FS19 they had barbed wire fences, so I'm sure somebody's gonna make one in here. Oh, I've got stone. No wonder. If you could draw your fence, like somebody could do a mod to where you could adjust the size of the barrier, you know, like your corners, to where you could put down a fence and then you could make it like the boundaries for the cows. You could make it to match your fence, and I think that would be I think that would be a neat way of doing it. And your triggers, I think it'd be cool to be able to place your triggers where you want. Yeah, okay. So we can pick up grass this way. So let's go throw it into the thing here. Now, let's silage. Oh, it has to be chaff. Well, hay. We'll have to have hay. We'll have to have hay. So let's go ahead and activate that. Bet hay's not gonna pay hardly anything. $93 at the gold market. Yep. But that's okay. So I know I can get my hay. Get that going. We'll put this back over. What do I want to do? Where can we do grass at? I'm empty. Why am I pulling up to the truck? Oh, this is what I want to look at. How much is the fish production? $75,000. $75,000. Okay. That would be cool with the horses. I don't know how many, I don't know how that would work, but that would be cool. Oh, and I know something else. I don't know how well it pays. I could just sell water. I think. That's kind of cheesy, but let me see. Can I sell water? Um, Give me the water one. Still station modded. I thought I had the option of selling water. I don't think either of those things will happen, even though the fencing idea shouldn't be that hard. It would need to be scripted to say in the fence, just like an open pasture. Yeah. Okay, it's moving now. Corn maze, fertilizer. Yeah. So that's with that one. I could sell water. Curiosity's going to get the cat. Now, let's go back. Water's not showing up on here. Okay. But we'll do it. We'll see. We'll see if it gives us the option to sell water. It's not showing up on the price list. Oh, bunch of deer right there. All right, we sold a load, so now we're gonna save it. I'm curious. And you know, selling water is kind of like a thing right up Owen Jim's alley, right? He made that a thing on a couple of his maps. Where'd the tank go? I thought I left it over here. I must have pulled it around to the other side. Like I don't know if I would sell, if I would just sit there and sell water over and over and over again. And this doesn't hold a whole lot, so. So I think that sell point that I placed down is the one that has a reduced price on the rock. I put it right underneath the truck. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna be much at all. 710 for that. Okay. I figured I would try it. Let's see about the silage. What does the silage pay once we get to that point? I'm a long way off from that. $289 is the highest price right now. Okay. Ooh, I know what I could do though. The wood chips. Yeah, no, it's free water, man. Dude, I'm not knocking it. I wouldn't sit there on hard economy and do it all the time. This right here will be some quick money. Okay, don't have access. Lumberjack, I'm supposed to be able to cut those. thanks for getting rid of the bots there backwards. All right, we have 155,000. And the truck is over there. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the stream here in just a minute or two. Probably after I sell this. Once I sell this wood chips, I'm curious. I want to see. We'll see how much I make off of this. Oh wow, we'll pull this out here so that we can do it like that. Let's see. Move the water truck out of the way. Yeah, they get used to waking up and they wake up regardless, man. Alright, let's where was the best price on wood chips? Gold market. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Backwoods. I appreciate it. Let's see, 60,000 divided by 5, it'd be about, what, 15,000? We had what? Well, okay, 12,000. That's cool. I wonder if I could just take it up to the sell point and sell it. Income 9,000. Yeah. Yeah, it's not hard. Once you figure out the keybinds, it's not hard. It's pretty easy. The turning left and right you don't have to do. So if you can remember just the two, the one for getting it started, and then the one to actually start tracking the line, that's all you need. So, well, guys, I'm gonna end the stream there. I thank everybody for watching. Um, Appreciate Backwoods getting rid of the bots there. Let's see, Chad was in here. Um, Chad, Michael, thank you so much for stopping by. Harding Willis, message deleted. That must have been a bot. Let's see. Winters, that was a bot. Thank you so much for stopping by. Harley, yep. Harley. CBW. Thank y'all so much for your comments. That's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I hope everybody has a great night. Have a great weekend. Life is too short not to have a little bit of fun, so get out and do something fun. And be sure and tell your loved ones that you love them. Life is too short. You never know. Um, you never know what happens. Just tell them you love them before it's too late. And on that note, we will see y'all the next time.